everybody. What's going on? It's been a while since I made a video. Uh, yeah, had a little hand injury I had to take care of. Today, I told you I was going to talk to you guys about some content, and basically what I'm saying I'm working on content is I'm hashing out the details and how I want to present it to you, okay? I don't have much time. The sun's coming down. What we're going to do is we're going to be working on the follow-through, on the golf swing, okay? Because sometimes I've been noticing and I've been watching some of you guys have a little difficulty, and because we just don't know how to follow through sometimes. We'll follow through one way or we'll do it another way. So I want to have us to have a basic fundamental on how I'd like you to follow through and what's actually happening with your body in relationship to what the club's doing, okay, and where the club should be, because it's sometimes you just don't know. So this will kind of help figure out what your hands are doing in relationship to the club and how it's supposed to be moving through the target, okay? So here we go. Okay, so, you know, the drill one, you know, I had you do this all the way up to contact, but then on contact, I never really explained to you how I want this club to be, okay, and how your hands are moving through to the target, okay? And this is kind of an important thing because that's why you'll see a lot of you guys get stuck, and maybe you know, you kind of jam yourself up and you hit that really big fade, and this will kind of help you fix that problem, okay? So the first thing what I want you to do is you go ahead and take your grip like I showed you, okay? Okay, and I'm just going to show you the dynamics on what's happening with your body and what's happening with your club in relationship to the grip and the club with your body, how it's moving. So you take your normal grip, okay, like so, okay? And then when you're following through, because we're going to start this follow through from this position, okay? And first I'm going to talk to you about this left elbow, okay? And what it's doing when it's going past your body, okay? When you're going here, and because, see, when you follow through, you want your club to be probably almost parallel. You have it looks parallel right here when you're taking it back. And then when you're taking it forward, it's almost parallel, but just on the left side of your hip, okay? So it's looking like this and like this, right? But what I'm going to do is, what's happening is when you're going through the ball, watch the elbow, okay? When you're going through the ball, you're not pushing your hands out like this through the ball. See how I just kept it straight? Because if you do that, you'll have a tendency to drop your head trying to reach through the ball. But that's not how I want you to do it. I don't want you to extend out through the ball like this. That's the natural thing to do, because when you swing the ball, you want to extend out and hit it out to the target. I don't want you to do that, okay? I want you to be conscious about what's happening to this left elbow. This left elbow needs to sort of bend kind of inwards. So it's looking like this. It's almost bending inwards like this. So as you're turning your chest, your elbow is kind of like right here. You're not forcing it. You're not forcing your elbow, and you're not forcing your hands, but it's kind of have to be very passive. But you got to recognize how it's moving so that it can allow you to swing, to allow you to do your follow through. If you restrict it and make it real tight, you're not going to be able to produce a very powerful swing. The only way you're going to be able to produce power is by trying to swing it, like hit it hard, and that's not the most efficient and most successful way of hitting a consistent shot every time. Okay, so the way to do it is, so just remember this left arm, okay, the left arm. So when you're going through, it's kind of like coming in like this. It's kind of like very passive. It's almost like you're shaking their hand, okay? And it's kind of like stays pretty close to your body, okay? So it's just like this. It's this motion right here. It's not like this. It's not like this, but all it's doing is going with your body and kind of raising up like this. Boom. Okay? So you see how that's going? So right here to right here. Okay, so that's the left hand. Has to be passive. It has to be not jello. Okay? You have to know what it's doing. But you know, you react to how the body's moving. So you're right here to right here. Okay? And that's what you can do as a drill. You just put your hands here and then turn, turn, turn. So see how my hands, it doesn't go back. It doesn't go out. It goes with and opens. With and opens. Doesn't go out that way. Boom. Like this. Okay? So that's the motion that your hands are going through. Okay, and I'll explain to you why in a minute. Okay, so the next thing you have to do, now I'm going to talk about the right hand, okay? So now you got your right hand on the club, and this is almost like a tennis motion or a throwing motion or skipping rock motion, and how you do it, okay? You can pick which motion that you want, or a ping pong paddle, okay? And the way your right arm works through the swing is it goes from right here. So what you do is you just put your weight here, and you can put your club right here on your left toe going straight up and down. This is how you practice this drill and how it feels and how it looks, okay? I'm going to check the camera here just to make sure I'm still live, okay? Okay, good, I'm still live. Okay, so here I am. You put this club right here, you hold it with your left hand, okay? And you go ahead and take your stance. The way your hands work, okay, is this shoulder is not, no tension in it, okay? And this is important that you do this drill because the tensions, I don't ever want tension in this left side. If you have tension and you're trying to crush the ball through on the left side, you're never going to generate enough golf speed, enough speed through the ball. Okay, this is good for those long drive hitters too as well. Okay, so when you're here, you're going to hit this like, pretend this like a ping pong paddle, okay? What you're going to do is as you're turning and pivoting on this left side right here, see how you're pivoting and turning it to the left side? It's just going to go over your left shoulder and out that way. So, boom, right here. Stay balanced, like you're making a forehand in tennis. Boom, okay? Out to the target, throw the ball to the target, skip a rock to the target, hit the ping pong down the target, hit a tennis ball down the target, okay? That's the motion that I want your hands over your shoulder, okay? Right there. So now how does that look, okay? How does that look in respect to this club in the hands, okay? So when you're doing it, I'm going to show you how the club looks when it's going through to the target. I want you to pay attention to the red part right here. So when this club is coming through to the target, it's not coming back. It's not coming like this and then back and then through, okay? What's happening is I want this club to have a nice motion. See, the left hand is not actually moving as fast as the right hand. The right hand's actually moving a lot faster than the right hand is moving a lot faster than the left hand.
Hey, oh,
here you go.
There you go. Thank you.
So you see the club when it's making contact. The club is going out here and then on through. Okay. So you could actually see how it looks if you spread your hands. So what you do is you can see how much faster the club head, the right side is moving than the left hand. You see that? See how the club is actually moving? It's going here to here, okay? And that's why it's important. That's how you can generate the most speed and the most consistency with your swing. But you can't make that motion unless you do that motion I told you with the left hand, okay? It has to be like this, or else you won't be able to do this swing, okay? So what's happening is it's going here, and then all you're doing is using this hand to go straight. It's actually moving fast. The left side is very slow. You want to slow down. You want to relax. You want it to all go together. Okay? So it's looking like right here and then here. You see how it's kind of like bent, like I was showing you? Boom. Boom. And then you just bring it up. And that right arm is up here, and the elbow is kind of tucked in a little bit. Okay, so it's looking like this. Boom. So a good drill for you to do to practice this follow through and how you move the hands through the ball. What you do is you take your grip. I'm going to do it from both sides, from all angles, okay? I'm going to do it from back here. All you're going to do, I'll do it from the front first. All you're going to do is hold the club here. Put your weight a little bit on the left side, and you always want your weight on the, when you're following through, the weight is actually, I got no flexibility. The weight, this is tough. The weight is going to be like right here on your foot. It's not past the ball. Okay, you don't want the weight up here on your toes because then you'll fall forward. Okay, you want it from the ball of your feet, like, you know, where it looks like a triangle at the edge, on the outside, all the way on this part of the foot. That's your most stability. So when you're following through, everything is rolling over there on that side, okay? Not on the toe, because if you ever get on the toe, you can fall forward, okay? So when you're doing this drill, I'm going to check to see if the thing is still running. Take your grip like I showed you. Okay? You're going to turn. You're turning on this outside foot like this, right? Like so. Okay? But what you're going to do, that's going to be passive. It's going to go on the inside, remember? And this is going to go on the outside like you're shaking it here, and you do it at the same time. And you just practice your follow through. Boom. Like that. Boom. You're not lifting it with the left arm. You're doing it with the right arm. Everything with the right arm. And your right arm is going to be fairly straight all the way through to the target. Okay? Boom. That's how it looks from there. That's how it looks from here. Okay? You're not shoving it out like this. I'm not wanting you to do it like this, okay? You're moving it with the right arm, and it's coming over to the top and up. And this one's going underneath, like underneath. Underneath the club, this is going up and over. Boom. So if you're struggling with that follow through, or you don't know what's happening with your arms, this is going to help you. This is what you need to do. This is almost the final touches to developing the golf swing as a series that I've been doing with you all. So that's a drill you can do. Boom. Okay, and the back side, it'll look like this. Boom. Boom. Okay, let's see how it looks. So I'm going to do it with like drill 1. I'm just going to hit some balls now, okay? Haven't hit balls today yet, except in class. that's the way to do this drill, guys. You just practice that follow through on over like that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just hit balls for the rest of the time. If you guys want to watch, that's fine too. But that's how you work. If you have any questions, go ahead and post it. Message me. You know how you guys do it. Okay, guys. Nice to see you guys. Nice to be able to post another video. Hoping to hear from more of you guys. I know the season's kind of out of season and kind of transitioning into the new season. You know, it's kind of hard to find an aim to do something when you have something to aim for. So you gotta have something to aim for and shoot for, so you can work up to it. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and just hit some balls. Take some balls?
No, I'm good.
I got too many. The sun's gonna go down before I can hit them all. It's been a while since I hit balls.
I already got a free lesson, so.
Hit some drivers. Yeah, I'm the high school coach over there.
You guys have a good year?
No, it just started this year. Yeah, we didn't have any showing. I got some brand new girls, brand new boys.
Oh, yeah?
Never played golf before.
You coaching both boys and girls?
Yes. Yeah. So I'm getting them trained up for boys coming up this coming season?